question deals with the subject of disfellowshipping. For those who don't know what disfellowshipping is, it's basically the practice of shunning sinners. You can't talk to disfellowshipped ones. Some go as far to say you can't even greet them in the street. One of the reasons for disfellowshipping is to cleanse the flock. It's said that removing these sinners from their midst protects the congregation. It's supposed to mimic the hearing at the gates in Israel, but the actual hearing occurs behind closed doors, and the only people who know about the charges are the elders who head the investigation. When someone is disfellowshipped from the congregation, a simple notification is given. So-and-so is no longer one of Jehovah's Witnesses. Or when I was younger, so-and-so has been disfellowshipped. That was usually accompanied by the gasp of the congregation. There is a redemption, though, because if you're repentant, you can return to the congregation. And it's said that the shunning actually motivates you to repentance. One of the biggest issues arising from the rules of disfellowshipping is the two-witness rule, which states that there has to be two witnesses to a sin in order for elders to take action, or at the very least, an accusation and a confession. Obviously, this might be a problem in the case of charges of molestation, because I don't know of any specific cases where molestation occurred in the presence of a witness to the crime. In essence, if there's no second witness to the crime that had gone to the elders beforehand, and was present at the judicial committee meeting, then the charged gets away with the crime. And since judicial committee meetings are held in private, the details are not given to the congregation. Compound to that if someone is actually disfellowshipped, or read here that they confess to the crime, once reinstated, the details of the reason for the disfellowshipping is not provided. Even if the information leaks for some reason, the former disfellowship member could simply move to another congregation, in which the information would not be passed on. The new congregation might not even be made aware that the person was disfellowshipped in the first place. While this may not seem like a big deal if someone is, say, disfellowshipped for smoking or excessive drinking, what about adultery? You could be letting your wife spend time with someone alone, in service or otherwise, that had been caught committing adultery completely oblivious to you. Or the person you're courting for marriage right now could have previously been disfellowshipped for excessive violence against their former spouse. Or you could be leaving your children with someone you think is a strong Christian brother who is actually a confessed child molester. So, tough question number 18. With the details of disfellowshipping, the two-witness rule, the fact the hearing occurs behind closed doors, and that the congregation is kept in the dark regarding the charges, how exactly is disfellowshipping a safeguard for the congregation?